Good day, folks. Good day. Good day. It's your guy, Inspired Seeker, coming to you live from nature once again. I hope this message finds you well. I'm doing great. This one is entitled The Narcissist Knows They Didn't Deserve You. Again, the narcissist knows they did not deserve you, guys. All right. And this one is for my empaths, those who are currently entangled with narcissists, those who have been previously entangled with narcissists. And I like to start with this, guys. Huh? If you fall into one of these categories, guys, if you were entangled with a toxic narcissistic individual, or if you're currently entangled with a toxic narcissistic individual, then chances are, guys, the whole process went like this. You met them, and for one reason or another, you took interest in them, or they took interest in you. And then they went on and showed you this whole idea of who they are, this whole false idea of who they are, right? And so you began dating or whatever the case. And then they started love bombing you, trying to get you to lower your guard, trying to get you to relax your guard, essentially, right? And so at some point of that love bomb, guys, they hooked you, okay? Either they got pregnant or they got you tangled up in some kind of long-term contractual agreement, all right? It could have been a business arrangement. It could have been a pregnancy. It could have been marriage. It could have been anything, guys, all right? But they got you tied up to them some way, somehow, that prevented you from leaving them, okay? That prevented you from walking away once you become aware of who they truly are, all right? So they did all of this underneath the love bomb, guys, all right? Underneath the smoke screen. They hooked you. And once they had that hook in place, right? Once they realized that they have secured you, essentially, right? Once they realize that they have you where they want you, so you're not able to leave them or walk away from them, guys, that's when they started devaluing you, okay? So it went like that, right? They idealized that the two of you being together. They idealized you being their significant other, you being their lover, right? And after that, they started love bombing you, all right? And through that love bomb, at some point of that love bomb phase, guys, they hooked you, all right? They tied you to them one way or another to prevent you from walking away from them, all right? And so once they had you hooked now, guys, they started to devalue you. They started pouring on the abuse. They started disrespecting you however they wanted, because they felt like they have the power over you because they hooked you with something, right? Maybe they had a child for you, so you're not going to leave your child no matter what they do, all right? And if you decide to leave, they may go to the court systems and ruin your life that way, all right? Or maybe they got married to you, and so you're not going to pack up and leave and go for divorce right away, right? Chances are they're going to ruin your life the same way. They're going to go through the court systems and ruin your life the same way, right? And so, or maybe there was some kind of contractual business arrangement, some kind of agreement, all right, that prevented you from leaving. It could have been the housing agreement. It could have been the vehicle. It could be anything, all right? But there was some kind of agreement in place, some kind of bond in place that kept the two of you together, that prevented you from leaving. And so once they established that, they thought they have you where they want you, and so they begin to disrespect you. They begin to abuse you. They begin to make you out to be the worst person on the face of the earth, all right? Every time you don't give them their way, guys, they want to draw on that hook to blackmail you, essentially, right? This is how manipulative and toxic narcissists are, right? Instead of building with you, they rather use that hook because they had no intention of building with you from the beginning, all right? They wanted to use you. They wanted to put you in the position where they can manipulate you, okay? And so every time that you don't give them their way, they draw on this hook, okay? They use this hook to battle, all right? And if this was a child, chances are they weaponized the child against you. They did all types of toxic, unhealthy stuff against you, all right? Even in the relationship and after the relationship, okay? And so, guys, the reason the narcissist did all of this is that they knew, guys, they knew that they did not deserve you, okay? They knew that they're not on your level, guys, okay? They're not even on your wavelength. They're not on your frequency, guys, all right? They are nowhere near you, guys, okay? And so they knew that should their true identity come out, okay? Should their true identity shine through and you discover who they are, that you're gonna run off and leave them, okay? You're gonna realize that they're not on your level. You're gonna realize that they're not on your frequency, and you're gonna walk out and leave them stuck, okay? And so they couldn't bear with the thought of you leaving them, and that's why they created this whole hook to tie you to them, all right? But now their true identity is showing because they have this hook in place, and so they think you're not gonna leave them. And they begin to show their ass. They begin to show who they truly are to you, all right? But guys, like I said, they knew all along that they didn't deserve you, guys. They knew the entire time, guys, that they weren't on your level. Your authenticity put them to shame, okay? Your light was always highlighting their flaws, all right? And they couldn't bear the shame that came with it, all right? And this is exactly why they made you out to be the bad person in front of others, all right? This is exactly why they made you out to be the abusive, to be the angry person, to be the one with the anger issues, to be the drunk person, to be the drug addict. This is why they painted you in such a bad light, okay? Because they knew that they didn't deserve you. They knew you were too authentic for them. They knew that your light always highlighted their flaws, guys, and they couldn't bear that shame, so they had to create something to one-up you, okay? They had to create something to balance the scales, to tip the scales in their direction, essentially, all right? And this is exactly why they made you out to be this beast. They made you out to be this monster in front of everybody, all right? But guys, here's exactly where the narcissist goes wrong, because as empaths, we're not in the business of destroying people. Okay, we are in the business of building people. We are in the business of healing people. We are in the business of helping others, all right? Get out of whatever hell that they've dug themselves into, okay? And so chances are you became the fixer in the relationship, all right? Chances are you were trying to help the narcissist get out of the pit that they have dug themselves into, okay? You were the fixer. Everything that they came to you with, you strive to find a solution for them, all right? You strive to help them out. You strive to do as much as you can to build the narcissist up, all right? And in return, guys, what did they do to you? They painted you as the bad person, okay? In return, guys, they didn't appreciate what you did for them. They didn't appreciate what you gave to them. And so they painted you to be the bad person, all right? And like I said, guys, like I said earlier, they knew all along, guys, that they weren't going to build with you. They knew all along that they weren't going to build nothing with you, and their only intention was to take from you, all right? This is why they hooked you with either a baby, a marriage, or some kind of agreement, all right? This will enable them, this will allow them to take from you, essentially, okay? So they knew all along, guys, that there was no future between the two of you, all right? because they didn't see themselves as deserving of you in the first place. All right. And so rather than build with you, or rather than attempt to build with you, they sought to destroy you instead. Okay. They sought to go after you and ruin everything you build. So you would build, they would destroy. All right. This is typically how that dynamic works. All right. They will create the problems and you will become the fixer. Okay. So every day they will create a new problem, you will fix it. They will create the next problem, you will fix it. They will create the next problem, you will fix it. And so over time, guys, they had you as the fixer. All right. And you were fixing them, you were fixing the problems that they created. And this ended up exhausting your time. This ended up exhausting your resources. This ended up exhausting your energy. This ended up exhausting your finances. This ended up taking a toll on your well-being. It ended up taking a toll on your mental health. All right. Why, guys? Because you're not designed to be problem solving constantly. Okay. Just the same way that they creating these problems, they refuse to take responsibility. They refuse to take accountability for themselves, for their words, for what they're doing. And so they expected you to be the fixer. All right. Every time they go on and create the problem, they expect you to be the fixer. They expect you to come running to fix it. All right. And so at some point, guys, you had enough. And you drew the line and said enough is enough. All right, this is it. But by that time, guys, they had hooked you. They had trauma bonded you. They were preventing you from leaving them all alone. Okay, they've been plotting this all along. All right. And of course, they did this not alone. They had their flying monkeys helping them. All right. So they prevented you from walking away from them. All right. And guys, at some point, you had to wake up and realize that what's happening is not healthy. Not for you, not for the narcissist, because nobody's winning. Okay, you spend your entire time, rather than living and enjoying your life, you're spending your entire time problem solving. Okay, you're spending your entire time fixing. All right, guys, this is no position to be in. Okay, this is not a healthy relationship. This is not a healthy individual. All right, and if you put a healthy individual in such a situation, guys, over time, it will diminish them. Okay, it will essentially ruin them. It will age them quickly. Okay, rather than build with you guys, they prop themselves up as the prize and expected you to chase them around. All right, they never realized your value, and they never gave you the credit that you deserved in that relationship. They took you for granted, guys. They took your time for granted. They took your attention for granted. They took your energy for granted. They took your resources for granted. They took your entire the entire time you were in a relationship with them, guys. They took you for granted. All right, and then they turned around and painted you as the problem. Okay, they turned around and painted you as you being the reason why the relationship didn't work out. All right, or you being the reason why it's not working. Okay, that you are the angry one. All right, that you are the one who can reason like a normal human. All right, that you are the one always angry. You are the one always drunk. You are the one always abusive. You are the violent one. You are the abusive one. All right, so they made you out to be the problem in the relationship, essentially. All right, and they manipulated you, they gaslighted you, they lied to you, they cheated on you, they abused you to the max, guys. All right, they had no idea, though, guys, that you were the one sent into their lives to help them. I said that again. Okay, they had no idea that you were the one sent into their lives to make them look inward and realize that the way they treat people is not good, and to alter their approach. Okay, they had no idea that you were the one sent into their lives to help them, to save them, to pull them out of the darkness, to pull them out of the pit of hell that they've dug for themselves. Okay, so they took you for granted, guys. They had no idea you were sent into their lives to bless them. all right, and to help them out of the hell that they've dug themselves into, all right. And so they played you, they manipulated you, they wasted your time, they wasted your energy, they wasted your resources, they wasted your finances, they wasted everything, guys, all right. And in the end, they still made you out to be the bad person, okay. And so if you woke up to the abuse, you woke up to the nonsense that was going on and you discarded them, or you stopped giving into the nonsense and they discarded you, one way or another, guys, they know, guys, that they didn't deserve you, okay. Deep down they know that they didn't deserve you, all right. And them losing you, guys, that takes a toll. That takes a massive toll on them, all right. If you are someone who found yourself in this position and you're separated with that toxic, abusive individual, with that narcissistic individual, guys, you look back about a year, maybe a few months even, all right. Look back at how they're doing, okay. Look back at how they're doing without you, okay. Look back at how much they miss you. Look at how many times they try to hoover you, okay. Look at how many times they try to get you back into the relationship, all right. This is because they never realized your value until you left them, okay. They never realized, they never gave you credit for what you did for them. They never realized what you did for them. They never realized the value you gave them until you left them. And then they started to see how much they actually miss you, or how much you actually meant to them, all right. Do not go back. Do not be hoovered back into that nonsense, because there is no good outcome when it comes to narcissistic individuals, okay. They're toxic, they're liars, they cheat, they manipulate, they deceive you. They destroy everything if you don't give them their way, okay. And so there's nothing good that's going to come out of it, all right. There's absolutely nothing good that's going to come out of it. They don't deserve you. They don't deserve your time. They don't deserve your attention. They don't deserve another second of you, okay. All they deserve, guys, is your absence. Again, what they deserve is your absence, all right. So give them your absence, guys, and go no contact on them, and watch how they implode, okay. Focus on healing yourself. Focus on regaining your identity. Focus on regaining your self-worth. Focus on regaining yourself back, all right. And watch how that narcissist go on the self-destructive pattern, all right. The narcissist did not deserve you. They do not deserve you if you're still entangled with them, guys. And if you identify them as being narcissistic, begin taking steps to get away from them, okay. They do not deserve you. They did not deserve you, and they will never deserve you, okay. Not your time, not your resources, not your energy, not your money, not your nothing, all right. They don't deserve anything from you, guys, all right. They don't deserve nothing, absolutely nothing from you, all right. So I hope I made this clear enough, guys. If you enjoyed the message, then drop us a like, and if you're new to the channel, then take a moment to subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll be notified next time we upload. We do our best to upload every single day. We discuss narcissism, we discuss spirituality, and we discuss personal development on this channel. So if any of that appeals to you, then by all means stick around, because there's plenty more to come. Also, guys, share your experiences in the comments and share your thoughts. And also, if there's something you would like to ask, share that in the comments. And also share these messages with your loved ones. And let's continue to learn so we can all become aware of how narcissists operate, guys. All right. Each one teach one. All right. Until next time, guys, peace, love, and more life.